Hey guys, how's it going? It is MrCrayfish and welcome back. Today. I'm going to be showing you guys how you can get any image as a painting inside of Minecraft. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this video today. Now I see this comment quite a lot through my videos, and that is, how do I get all these kind of custom images inside of Minecraft? Well, it is actually a custom painting mod which allows you to specify any URL from online and actually display that image inside of Minecraft. And today I thought I would showcase this mod because I love this mod, I use it so much, and I'm going to show you guys how to use the mod and also how you can create your own custom image and actually, have it inside of Minecraft. But before we do that, if you guys enjoy this video today, make sure you remember to go ahead and snap that like button right in half. But let's go ahead, let's check this out right now. Alrighty, so let's go ahead, let's head inside my mansion here where I've got a couple of new paintings I've decided to hang up inside of my mansion here. I gotta keep up with recent times, I gotta keep up with the trends on YouTube because apparently everybody's doing this, alright? Apparently everybody's doing this. They need to at least have a Dama tu Casita picture in their thumbnail. If they don't have it, they're not up to date with the trend. So I've decided to create a custom painting of that Dama tu Casita inside of Minecraft. We also have Uganda Knuckles. I know, dead meme, but we've decided to put Uganda Knuckles in here. And we've also got Herobrine, just in case you want to scare your friends somehow, so you could, put one of these up inside of your house. But these are 3 of the custom paintings I've put inside of my mansion here. Now, if we actually go ahead and we right click one of these pictures here, you'll see we actually have a URL at the top here, and basically this is where this Herobrine picture came from. So you can put any URL you want at the top here and display it inside of Minecraft. Now if we come over to my military base, just to show you guys what I've actually been using this mod for, on the front of my military base here, we actually have these star images, and if we actually just right click here, you'll see that we are actually creating an image or creating a custom picture frame with this mod and specifying a star image here, and makes the military base look absolutely amazing here, makes it look official. Have a look at this, guys. We've got a working sliding door on this military base, absolutely official right now with that. That makes it a proper military base. But let's go ahead, let's head back to my house because what I want to do is show you guys how you can actually create your own custom picture frames, and then I also want to show you guys a bunch of the options that you can do with it, because you don't have to have like this 1x1 frame. You could have a 10x10, so an absolutely massive image, and we might even create create a massive image of Dama tu Casita here, and see how big we can make it. Alrighty, let's go ahead and let's grab out the online picture frame. So I'm pretty sure it's in decoration blocks, and if you scroll all the way to the bottom here, you should be able to find this online picture frame. So let's go ahead, let's find a place where we can put this. Let's go ahead and maybe inside of the garage here, maybe we could create like a picture on this wall here. That might look good. So let's go ahead, let's place that down right there. Let's right click onto here, and the first thing that we're going to do is specify an image. So you could go to Google or something like that and get an image, and what I'm going to do right now is actually switch over to my desktop view. I'm going to go ahead and find an image right now. Alrighty, so I'm here at Google, and what I'm going to do is search up an image that I want to use for the picture frame here. So we might type in like Minecraft or something like that. Minecraft, let's go to images, and then let's go ahead, let's find an image we might want to use for our for our painting. Now we might actually want to do like something like Minecraft shaders and get one of these nice images. This one actually looks cool here. Now I do want to say not all images will work, and this is actually a technical issue. I'm not going to go into detail, but if it does not work, just go ahead and choose a different image. So once you found your image, you can actually go ahead and right click it and then go down to here, copy image address, and then we're going to go ahead, head back into game right now. So we're going to go back into that picture frame, and what we're going to do is simply just paste that into there, and then what we're going to do is click save. And then there you go. As you can see, the picture is now displaying in the frame here. Now what I want to do is actually make this bigger. So I want to make it 4 blocks wide, so it actually covers this entire area here. So let's go ahead and simply just type in 4.0, so 4 blocks wide. And then what we're going to do is press this button here, and what this is going to do is make sure that it is scaled correctly, because obviously the image might not be a square image, so we want to make sure that the height of it matches the width, the kind of the scale of it. So just press this button here, the X over to the Y, and it's actually going to scale it correctly. Press save, and it looks like it has gone off to the wrong direction here. So we can actually fix this up real quickly. So if you actually look here, you can see on the left, on the X-axis, it will go to the left. We want it to go to the right here. So if we go ahead and click this till it says right here, it will actually move over in that direction. And as you can see, we have this beautiful shaders picture now here inside of our garage. Let's go ahead, let's place some torches over like that, and that looks so cool. So you can actually create any picture you want. As I mentioned, you can just simply get a URL, pop it into this frame here, and display it in your Minecraft world. Let's go ahead, let's actually get this picture we got from before, and let's create a massive version of it. Where could we do this? Hold on, let's do it right here. Actually, let's make sure it's in the sun. I think if it's in the sun, it would be the best. Young Greg, you ready for this? I don't think young Greg is ready for this. Okay. Let's make this go like 50 by 50. Render distance up. Go to the right. What have we done, guys? What have we done? So if you want to, you can create massive picture frames inside of your world. Imagine this. What is that over there? You could create like oh, that would be so amazing, having like a cutout image of that, and just pretending like, you know, this giant alien creature is like attacking your world. If you guys happen to download this mod today, send me some pictures over on Twitter of what you add into your Minecraft world. I'd love to see what you guys do with this mod, because you could do something like this if you wanted to. Create a massive picture frame like that. Oh my god. All right, let's get that out of there. Alright, let's get that out. Okay, get that out of here. Young Greg, you didn't see that, okay? You didn't see that, young Greg. Alrighty, so what I'm going to do now is show you guys how you can actually create your own custom pictures inside of a photo editing software, upload them, and then actually add them into your world, because all you have to do is upload it, get the URL, and then pop it into the game. But I'm going to give you guys the whole rundown of it if you've never done anything like this before. Alrighty, so to start this off, I'm actually using a software called paint.net. I'm using this one because it is actually free. Unfortunately, this one is for Windows only. There is another software called GIMP, which is actually compatible with Mac. So I'll link both in the description, but obviously if you're using Windows, just download this one. It's the best one, and it's free as well. I mean, it's not the best editing software, but it's free, so free, you can't really complain. But next, what you want to do is find an image. Now, what I actually want to do is create an image that has that Minecraft feel to it, so it has to be pixely. So let's go ahead, let's search up just like something like landscape in Google here, and let's say we want to use one of these images for a landscape. So I actually like this one here. I think that looks pretty cool. Then once I found that image, I'm going to go ahead, right click it, and then go copy image. Now make sure it's copy image, not copy image address. We're going to minimize that, and what we're going to do is go File, New, and then press OK. And that's going to create a blank canvas with the same width and height of the image we just copied. Let's paste that in. So there it is. Now this is a very low scale image, but that doesn't really matter because we do want that pixely look to it. So we're going to go ahead and click on, let's think, image here, and then we're going to click resize, and then make sure we select here for resampling to nearest neighbor. We're actually going to resize this to the width of 100 wide, and make sure as well we actually click maintain aspect ratio, just so it keeps the same aspect ratio or the same scale. Then go ahead, and we could make it smaller, but I think 100 will be good enough. And if we actually zoom in here, you can see that the image here is actually pixely, and make sure you turn off the grid here so we can actually see it. But as you can see, it's a very pixely image and has that Minecraft feel to it. Now I like this image so far, but one thing I might want to do is add like a border to it. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight this by having the selection tool here. We're going to create a 3 pixel border around this thing. So we're actually going to delete that. So highlight the area that you want and then press the delete key on your keyboard. Very simple. Do that. And then we're going to create a new layer behind that. So down here, click that new layer, bring that under it. So press the down arrow when you're selected on it. We're going to go to the bucket tool, and then we're simply going to bring up the color thing. So if on the top right here, press that color wheel, and we might add like a, what kind of background? Maybe just a simple black background might look good. Yeah, that kind of looks cool. Then once you've created your masterpiece, go ahead, click on File, Save As, and then we're going to go to our desktop here, and then simply just go to PNG, and then save that as whatever you want. So we might save this as masterpiece. And then we're going to press save, and then just go ahead and make sure it has auto detect. Press OK, and then flatten it. And here is our image on our desktop. Obviously a very low scale image, but that is completely fine. What we're going to do now is open up a website called Imager, and I'll put a link in the description for this website. And then up here to the left, you'll see this new post button. Your screen might not actually look like this, but there should be like a new post button at the top somewhere. Click on new post. Then we're going to go ahead and drag that image from the desktop over here, and it's going to upload that image. And then once it's uploaded here, what you'll see is if we actually right click that, we can copy the image address. Let's head back into Minecraft right now. So once we're back in the game here, let's go ahead and we're going to place down one of these online picture frames. So let's find a spot that we want to put this amazing new image. We might actually put it right here. So let's right click there. Let's go into it, and it's placed in our image URL that we copied. And then we're going to make this 2 blocks wide here. So I'm going to do 2. I'm going to make it so it goes to the right here. And then if we go ahead and press save here, actually make sure we scale it correctly. So press that button there. Save. As you can see, we have our beautiful image now inside of Minecraft, and it has that Minecraft feel to it. Now, I want to show you guys a bunch of the extra options on here real quickly. So if we actually untick this here, it will actually make the frame invisible. So if we actually turn that back on, you'll see that the frame is there, but if we actually turn that off there, the frame is now gone. So that might be useful if you actually have a transparent image. We have a rotation here, so you can actually rotate it. Let's have a look here. We actually make sure we press save here. You can rotate it by 90 intervals. So if we were to right click it or click it once here, as you can see, it rotated 90 degrees that way. Let's put it back to 0 here. You can flip the axis, so you can flip it upside down. You can flip the y-axis to flip the image horizontally. So that might be useful if you're importing the image, or maybe you have like a tiled image or something like that. You can change the transparency of it. Now I'm using shaders, so it doesn't really work too well. So that's a transparency option if you want. We have a brightness option. So if you turn it all the way to 0, you won't be able to see it, but you can turn it up a little bit here, but let's put it back to its max value. You can rotate this weirdly enough on a weird axis. Like, these options are really weird, but you can do some weird stuff with it if you want to. Like, we're rotating it like that. I really don't know what's going on, but you can rotate it like that. So yeah, some rotation options, and then a rendering distance option. So maybe you don't want this rendering when you're too far away. So as you can see, we're only like a couple of blocks away, but we're not rendering it anymore because we set the render distance to 5 blocks. So you have to be in this range of the actual picture frame for it to render. Now, if you are a server owner, don't worry, because there is actually a way to whitelist URLs. So in case you don't want anybody to enter any single picture, you can actually limit the pictures to a website, just so people don't, you get the idea. I'm not going to explain any further, but there is a way to whitelist URLs so you don't have any people breaking rules on a server. But that is going to end off this video today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this showcase today. This mod is flippin' awesome. And if you guys did enjoy this video today, make sure you go ahead and snap that like button right in half, subscribe, turn on bell notifications, and I'll catch you guys later for some more epic videos. Peace out, my dudes.